started on the push notifications page. Our push note system has a great deal of options for customization that helps you target users the right way. The 5-step push process is quick and simple, and you can do it right through your dashboard. To get started, just log into any of your apps, go to the Manage section, and select Push Notifications on the left-hand side. To use push notes effectively, make sure you're considering that the message provides value to the end user. You might already know the basics of how to use them and create them, but crafting push notes that users actually want to receive is a true art form. Creating the perfect push note starts with, one, understanding how your customers interact with your app. The more you know about your users, the more personalized you can make push notifications. A few things to keep in mind before you start building and sending out push notifications are your native app must be live in order to send push notifications. There's no way for users to receive them without having a live app installed on their device. For web apps, your users must accept push notifications when they visit your PWA page. They do not need to have the app installed, nor do they need to have the browser running. When an app is installed, users can choose to enable or opt out of push notifications. If they opt out, they won't receive any from your app. If you want to receive push notifications successfully as a user, it's important to enable both push notes, push notifications, and location services. The messages feature will serve as a log for all the push notifications that have in fact been sent. Absolutely encourage you to include the messages feature in all of your apps. We can see what that looks like here. Now let's jump into actually creating a push note in the push notifications messages center. At the top, you'll notice sent, scheduled, and drafts. From the sent view, you can delete messages that will no longer show in your customer's app. From the scheduled view, you can either delete a message so that it no longer sends or edit the message before it is sent. From the drafts view, you can now pick up a draft message where you left off to update it or select when you wish to send it. Now let's compose a new message. First, you want to start out by including your message. Go ahead and include a message title and a message description. Next, you want to decide your target audience. If you wish to send it to all users, select it through here. If you wish to further target your audience, you will use the options below. Let's jump right into this section, which will allow you to either send specific push notes to a group. Keep in mind, you will only see this area if you have the groups management add-on activated on your application. If I wanted to send this push note just to the vacation group, I would go ahead and select it there. And I can even go as far as selecting individual users within that group or unselecting individual users within that group. Next, I can select the filter by location. We have two options here. You can either do the send point or send geofencing. The point allows you to set a radius around the location you select. You can input the latitude and longitude or simply type in the address bar above. For geofencing, it allows you to set up a monitored area. When users enter this area during an active period, they'll receive the push notification just like the point option. You can also enter the address here or latitude and longitude. As you can see, this is where you include the expiration date of the push notification and expiration time. This is great if you want to run a flash sale, something like that, where there's a time sensitive component to it. Next, we have these linking capabilities. You can absolutely link it to a website URL if you're trying to direct people to a page on your website. Link to a specific feature. Maybe you're trying to promote an upcoming event in the application. Go ahead and select the feature events. Or you can link to an offer. It's a template-based message for your push notification. You can absolutely go in here and change the image, color, background, title. You can use this to promote a specific event that's coming up or just a discount or a special offer for a unique group of users. Next, we have the capabilities of submitting the push note to social media as well. And finally, most importantly, you want to decide, do you want to send this push note right now, or would you prefer to schedule it for later? This is incredibly helpful if you're managing and sending out push notifications for your clients. You have the ability to pre-schedule push notes, potentially every Tuesday for the next month, maybe every Sunday morning. You have the ability to sit down, get all that done, and handle that for your clients. At the end, you can either save it as a draft, preview, and send. Next, one thing I wanted to cover as well is that we can also now send individual push notifications to users. What you want to do is navigate to the customers page for this. From here, you have a couple options. You can either jump right into an individual user, their profile. You'll be able to see details about their activity, whether they've come in and redeemed various loyalty points, that they've spent a lot of money throughout the app. If you've noticed a high-paying customer, that's a perfect opportunity for you to send them a personalized push notification. To do that, you want to navigate to these three dots, select them, hit send, and push notification. And you'll be able to go through the same prompted options as you saw in the previous push notifications page. You could also send a push notification to selected users through the customers list. Once you hover over them, you'll notice the selection on the left-hand side, and you can see the send button. This will allow you to send a push notification to selected users.